Good evening, y'all, because that's what we say in Mobile, Alabama, where I'm from. My name is Bill Zellner, and I am a part of SNCC. Today I want to talk to you about using boycotts as a form of protest. As you see, I am currently wearing a seersucker jacket. I wear this jacket as a reminder of who made it. This jacket goes back 4 generations in my family. I can only speculate what my great-grandparents were doing when they were wearing this jacket. Maybe they were going to slave markets in Charleston, or maybe they were even going to white council meetings. Who knows? But I do know that today I make history by being the first white male from my family to speak on matters that matter to the great-grandchildren of the slaves who made these jackets and whose lives were devalued as human beings because of slavery. I speak on the behalf of the slaves that made this jacket because I can no longer accept seeing this as just a jacket. This is more than that. It is the story of struggle of Black America. After successfully completing many sit-ins, I say we move on to boycotts as a form of protest. You may be asking yourselves, what are boycotts and how would that help our movement? So boycott is a collective and organized exclusion from society or group applied in labor, economic, political, or social relations in order to protest practices that are regarded as unfair. What that all means is that all of us, from old to young, rich and poor, black and white, and different factions, commit ourselves to stop buying goods and services that do not value the African American community as an equal part of the community. For example, we can boycott local restaurants owned by white people by no longer eating there. We can also boycott general stores that are owned by white people. So boycotts will allow for all of our community to be present in people's immediate lives that own the products, services, and that make the rules that have kept the African American community out of our nation. We will affect their wealth by boycotting, and therefore we will affect their way of living. My friends, when we affect someone's way of living, we can make them see our side. We can make them see what this struggle has been all about, the well-being of human beings. Now let's remember, this is not a logical argument. This is a human argument with emotions. When white people start feeling the struggle of what it means to be black in America, they too will side with us. What I'm asking for is for social, political, economical revolutions of peace. And boycotts will allow us to do just that, because unlike marches and sit-ins and swim-ins, we do not have to be physically present anywhere. We can be working on our freedom schools and raising money for them. We can be registering people to vote. Or we can be raising money for our black newspapers. And all at once, we can still be boycotting services and products. We will be avoiding physical violence from others during our boycotts. Because remember, we're not physically present anywhere. So we don't have to worry about overcrowding hospitals. We don't have to worry about hospitals not receiving us. We don't have to worry about hospital bills. We don't even have to worry about going to jail or jail bonds, because we cannot be arrested for not buying or purchasing services. I look forward to the day when I can pass this jacket down to my son or my daughter, because I know that when they get to wear this jacket, the world will be a much better place. Black and white will just be a skin color and not a determining factor of education, of political power, of economic power, and so on. You know, if you believe what I believe, say I. Now, let's go forth and work together to boycott every single establishment that has silenced and oppressed the black community. Now, let me leave you with the ecstatic poetry of our brother Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes wrote, "I too sing America. I am the darker brother. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes, but I laugh and I eat well, and I grow strong. Tomorrow I'll be at the table. Nobody will dare say to me, 'Eat in the kitchen.' Then, besides, they'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed. I too am America.